Well, he does kind of look like Tahir.
We live, Betty. We live.
He does look like Tahir.
He does look like Tahir.
He does look like Tahir.
Holy
What
shit.
the hell?
But
Like,
I still know who we're talking about.
You put the freckle dust on him. You put the freckle dust on him, and then give
Yeah.
him like an afro.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's Irish to here. Maybe
I bet you he got some Negro in his blood.
Oh wow, Marcus, we started off 30 seconds. 30
It don't matter. It don't matter. I didn't say the N word. I say Negro.
You said black.
I see,
You said
I
black.
see it work. I see bleak. I think he got some bleak in him.
So Marcus, you will point out that because you already told us that you did not watch Collision, they did make a BBC reference on Collision.
They did.
Yeah.
Was it involving Shane Taylor or the infantry? Or
It was
the
Charlie
It
Bravo.
was infantry, and then one
No,
of
it was
them.
it was the other guy.
Yeah, he did a Bronco Buster, but he yelled.
But he said he
BBC.
ready for this BBC. and Marcus, I laughed. I said, what the hell? Everybody, welcome to the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast. I am Eric.
And we support the US, just because we like it, we love it. Oh,
Yellow card, Betty.
Red
Yellow
card. That's a middle finger. That's
Yellow
a middle
card.
finger. That is
Yellow
the middle
card.
finger. That's not a red card. A yellow card.
If I had a red card, I would have gave you a red card. But no, that person who was this bastified, stupidest song ever, because all the people with soul and rhythm are engaged in other activities.
You've got 6 days to come with a better chance. Otherwise,
We're not!
the entire watch along on Saturday.
Betty,
USA versus
all-
Paraguay.
All the seasoning of the United States is gone. Okay. All the seasoning is gone. Okay.
So Betty, everybody, we're gonna talk about wrestling shortly, but we need to talk about America is a melting pot. Although the powers that be don't want to think that we are diverse. However, all the diversities, all the minorities, they are now cheering for their country in the World Cup. They are all going to the Colombians are cheering the Colombians. We don't have anybody. So right now, and all the blacks,
It's the NBA.
all the blacks, we're into the finals right now. It's the finals. And then they talk about the NFL. So right now there is no rhythm and blues inside of soccer. And that's why we got that chant. Hopefully someone can come in there. Pharrell Williams, listen, come in there, do something. Make us happy again.
The only Pharrell we're going to get is Will Ferrell. And that's the closest we're going to get.
He
Will
might got more
Ferrell.
so than that.
That's the closest we get is Will
We
Ferrell.
love it. We love it. We like it.
Oh. We would have been better doing the Cars for Kids song. I'll tell you that right now.
You know black men will buy that one. 1-800-8 for kids. Betty,
They got sued though.
Betty, I don't understand. It's always been part of our childhood. We would have these, I would call it infomercial, where these kids would be playing instruments and be like, you could donate cars to kids.
Eric, hold on. That is not a childhood thing. That is a lifetime thing. This has been going on my whole
I know.
goddamn life.
I
It's
think it's
still
a scam.
going on. They got sued and taken off the air and they're back.
They back. They figured it out.
No, I think the lawsuit's still going on, but the judge still allowed the commercials to run. Some shit like that.
So I have a question for you guys. You guys are both hardworking individuals. You guys have come to work very hard, and you probably been wronged at work before. But have you ever showed up to work full as much hell as Gunther was full of when he showed up to work on Smackdown? Just tearing shit up. Like, have you ever just said, you know what? My foot was under that bottom rope. Shit needs to be fixed. Shit needs to be fixed.
The problem with this is he's had almost an entire week to process this, and he's still angry about it.
Yes.
I would have, if I was this angry, I would have turned up to Raw and done this.
I would have too. Like,
I
Cody,
would
your
have been
ass is
online. I would have been online. I would have had my lawyer release a statement. This man comes over. I'm flipping the Italian announce table. And I'm telling the way I'm going to stand on the table and say my foot on the rope. Everybody know the rules. Everybody know the rules. But I would like to give Gunther a strike already. If Gunther thought that putting his foot under the rope, and he is so educated in wrestling history and lore, he knows the referee missed this call all the time. So
Yeah.
why would you even attempt to even try to claim my foot was on the rope? And then at the end of it, he drags his funky ass foot back in before the 3 count. So
No,
Gunther
but
has no argument.
No, he does have an argument because if the foot was under the rope, the pin shouldn't have been counted in the first place.
Yeah, he's saying the referee should have never
then,
started the count.
No, but then if he pulled the foot up, the count should have started from the point where the foot was up. It should have never.
I agree. But
Bullshit.
Gunther's had a week. He's had a week, and he has his lifelong. He's the ring general. He knows they missed this call all the time.
So, Eric, the real question is then, have you ever had a situation that's made you so angry it's taken you a week to really get it out of you?
Yeah. I have.
Oh, you stewed.
I hate to
for a
say,
week.
I will stew on some shit for a week and just be mad and in my feelings the whole time until I explode. It'd be like if I was a pot roast, it'd be the most flavorful pot roast because I've been in a low simmer for a low time. But you know what? Like the thing is, Gunther was pissed off.
I was so angry one time
But
in a week.
But you know who else was pissed off? Cody come out there, but Sammy said, "What the fuck going on? I don't care about his foot being on the rope. It's my time now, Cody. You told me this. What the hell is going on?
You told me you're gonna teach me a lesson.
Yeah,
you
it's
told me
like-
something." So Sammy comes out there. He ain't won a match in 1,000 years anyway. But he over there calling for title shots. Like, he should be at the bottom. But Cody was like, "Yeah, I kick your ass too. I kick your ass. I kick his ass. Fuck it." Then Gunther stabbed him with the sneak attack, which I guess is his MO now. Like, I think he's had more sneak attacks than any wrestler this year since WrestleMania season. He's been sneak attacking people.
The thing about it is that the unfortunate thing about all three participants in this whole trio is that they're as interesting as the USA chant. I don't think that there's no seasoning and it's just bland. Like, I mean, like, Sammy's been beating up water bottles. Gunther is claiming that he could have put his foot on a rope. I would have preferred that argument. And Cody is just Cody. He's going to give you Cody. I just don't think that there's anything that these three are bringing different to the table to make me care.
Yeah, he couldn't put his foot on the rope because he was legit knocked out. He didn't know he had his foot on the rope until after the match or the replay. He already had his ass whooped. He's already had his ass whooped.
Don't you start
That's
lies about
That's the excuse I would make. I know, like, oh damn, I lost. Well, my foot was under that rope. That would be hold on a minute. That sounds like the excuse I would make. That's like being late coming into work and then coming in with the Starbucks cup. Well, it was traffic. Ridiculous.
We don't need to talk about Miz being electrocuted, but whatever. We have the Queen of
like
Ring.
Alexa Bliss.
We got the Queen of Ring first qualifier match. We had Raquel, Bayley, JC, Kiana. Two things happened in this match. First, Raquel won, but more importantly, Kiana and Julia are done. It's over. They was on the thread. We saw the arguments 2 weeks ago, but they finally, the blonde hair has took her to the next level, and they're done. What were you more shocked about, Marcus? Raquel winning or them breaking up?
I was actually more shocked about Raquel winning. Although in the start of the match they did book her really strong. She was dominant, yada yada. But I didn't think she was winning. I thought they were going to have JC win or something along that lines. The breakup in general, though. Kiana's out her damn mind thinking what just happened. What did she think happened? What did she think happened? Like, JC does the deed. Blonde hair Julia punches her, and then she goes, "What are you doing? Why would you stop me from winning?" Bitch, you know I didn't do that. Look at the replay.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Why would I do it? Why would I betray you? Why? Right now. Like that. Like that. Blatantly. And then deny it. It's ridiculous. So does that make Julia the face of this scenario? Now she got blonde hair because you got to have blonde hair to be a face?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Manny, what about you? Raquel or the breakup?
I mean, breakup, we needed it. It was going to happen, but then I feel they're planting seeds to finally give me what I want. I think the Judgment Day might be coming to an end. Come on!
Well, yeah, because you had that segment back there where they were talking to each other, talking about, yeah, it could be me and you. What you talking about,
No, but you missed a segment from Raw where
Roxanne
lost, and then all of them are standing right behind her like, yeah, but we ain't got all our prospects of the King of the Ring.
They're all talking about how they're gonna win. Yeah, they're talking about I have a chance to win, and Roxanne's all beat up, going, "I'm the only one back here that doesn't have a chance to win the King of the Ring."
So,
and she was pissed, but Manny, I'm gonna decline that the Judgment Day is gonna break up because the Judgment Day may be reforming on SmackDown. The original Judgment Day might be back.
it's possible. But I want to say, I think my favorite moment, because I was shocked that JC lost, but I appreciate her taking that anger and that, that frustration of not winning and just being petty in the back. Her and her girls tried to stage that coup to attack the women's tag team champions, which I was like, you damn right, get their asses. Get them.
Bree deserved it. Bree deserved it.
Yeah.
They attacked a couple of senior citizens in the back.
Yeah.
I don't understand how this plan worked. They were clearly in front of them, and then JC was in upset mode, was like, go around the other side, I'm going to distract him. She go, waka waka, and they go, huh? And they're right there. How did they not hear this coming? JC was loud as fuck coming down that hallway talking about, this is bullshit. I should be in the finals. She was loud and ghetto.
Yeah, she was frustrated. But I thought that this episode of SmackDown was just filled with so much drama that I didn't care about any of the matches. Like when we go to Royce Keys and Tala, where Tala wins, but then you have the whole thing of R-Truth wanting to help Royce, and then Damian Priest don't want to help Royce, and then in the back, pretty much Royce was like, yeah, I got you, and I heard, because you black, R-Truth, that's why I got you, but F Damian Priest, I ain't helping him, he ain't never did nothing for me, and I was like, damn right, he right, Priest ain't shit.
Manny, don't you? Hold on. Manny can't. How dare you put a fact check in our chat? I said senior citizens, damn it. And you may say, Bree's the same age, bro. That was my next comment. I was going to say Bree is still younger than the two. But yeah, that's a fact. These are all facts.
But Manny, what about them, Manny? Royce Keys, he ain't won a match yet, but he let R-Truth know. Let him know I got your back, but I ain't got that damn Damian Priest back.
Damian Priest is cool. Tranquilo, Damian Priest. Why are you so angry? Just mind your business.
Because Manny, he realized in that fatal 4-way that he was the old guy in the group.
Yeah,
and that he had no chance to win.
Right?
He had no chance. It looked like we were trying to get some new fresh blood in this fatal 4-way of the youth coming through, and like, oh, this is a new talent, and then you got old ass Damian Priest right there.
Yeah, it was like, why are you here? Why are you here?
Do you want to talk about that fatal 4-way, or you want to go somewhere else?
We can talk about it. I mean, like going into the match, I wanted Dominic to win, but I didn't think Dominic was going to win. So when he did win with his shenanigans, by the way, I was like, oh, okay. And I like his after the match celebration talk about, oh, but I'm coming for you. Like, it's not like a smaller person talking bad crap to somebody who's 10 times your size. So I'm Betty, you're so fucked up. You're so fucked up. Marcus, tell me, what did you think about the Fatal 4-Way? I thought Braun Breaker did solid. He almost killed Dominic, though.
I want to say that Braun Breaker's getting a strike because Dominic didn't win that match. Braun Breaker lost that match. He had no reason to jump to that table with Trick, and he never came back. If you're not coming back, you cost yourself the match. It shouldn't have came down to if Dominic can beat Damian Priest, or if one of them can hang on so I can get up and recover from this fall to get up to break the win. So Braun Breaker cost himself the match, and I think he's just satisfied that he a tag team champion be a fluke.
Yeah, I can see that.
But my question about this, will Dom win King of the Ring? Cause I have him losing to Oba.
I think he loses. Oh, go ahead, Manny.
I think that sneaky Brock Lesnar is going to make an appearance again and cost Oba this match. I originally thought he was going to cost him in the final, but what makes more sense? Dirty Dom winning the King of the Ring because they got nothing for him at this moment in time, who's been very critical of Triple H because they don't know what to do with I think this is it. I think that could be one of those things that happen. Eric.
Well, the thing about it. Fuck. Sorry, I was prepared for the next segment. My bad. You guys have accused me of not listening, and I was not listening. I'll take a strike.
Bitch!
I'll take a strike. I admit, I'm trying to be a better person.
What do you mean you take a strike? You're taking strikes from Joe.
I don't want strikes from Joe.
You get strikes from Joe.
Give me strikes from Tozawa.
No, you get strikes from Joe.
You get the Joe strike.
I want that.
Hey, Eric, for Halloween, you should be Joe Jackson. I think it works. You put that Jericho wig on, and you get yourself a chicken sandwich with some white bread. You talk about we're going to do the victory tour? I just think you should do it.
I don't want to do that, but that sounds hilarious. But
But-
you should be
but
Joe
basically-
Jackson. You should be Joe Jackson at the casino.
I might. I consider it. I got my belt ready. I have my belt ready. It's always a victory tour. But what Manny was saying, Eric, to clarify, is that Dom may get through because Oba's going to get attacked by Brock.
Yeah.
And this may sneak him through. So if Dom wins King of the Ring, Eric, do you think this will help his career? Will Triple H finally find something for him to do? Because it's been about 2 years of a cooling off of Dom for some reason.
I think it's going to be a very interesting bracket when it comes to this one because I think for story-wise sake, and because right before the Fatal 4-Way, we had the vignette for Finn Balor and by him trying to come back and reclaim his throne and all that good stuff. And I know he's going to be in the bracket. So if you have Dom creeping through Oba, then you have the final of Dom versus Finn. And in that situation, it's like you kind of set it up. I think you still have Dom go over because he's younger. And I think he has more upside. And when we get to AAA, I have a very important question for you, Marcus, to see if it changes your opinion about if you're going to attend the event in Vegas or not.
The answer is yes. But
Okay.
I don't even know the question, but the answer is yes.
the answer is yes.
I was pissed.
I
was like,
feel. Wait. Who are you pissed about?
well, they announced that Dominic will not be defending his title in Las Vegas, but in Mexico.
Oh no, I'm not upset about that.
Oh,
Some of the
okay.
best shows don't involve Dominic.
Okay, then never mind. We're talking about different things then.
He's the same age as Marcus. You guys stop talking. I'm older than the Bella twins.
Well, you see, the thing is, I know I'm older
Well,
than
you
everybody,
can't bring
so it
up
don't
people's
matter.
age when you're older than them.
I can.
You can't go. You old when you're older than them.
They
That's
old. They
sexist,
old.
Marcus. Are you saying that women have an age where they get old and thrown out to the woods or something like that? Is that what you're trying
No.
to say?
I'm saying they old. I'm old. We all old.
I don't know, man.
Why are you trying to entrap your brother like that?
Because he does it to me all the time.
I have never did
You
that to
deserve
anything
it
you said.
sometime.
You say the words. I just reiterate what you say. But back to this Finn Dominic final. That seems to make sense. And the King of the Ring always seems to be better on heels anyway. King Dom could be a better character. But I do have a problem with Liv Morgan being in all this.
Yeah, I have a problem with Liv Morgan just in general, but that's just me. But the true women's division, let's talk about
You
what
made it
took
sound personal. Like she
Let's
broke
talk
your
about
heart.
what happened on SmackDown. Rhea came out there to celebrate, her championship. She got interrupted by Charlotte. Then she got interrupted by Tiffy Time. Then she got interrupted by Jade with her backup dancers. And Jade just put some facts out there. Like, Charlotte found a way to creep herself into it. And you know what? And Tiffany stay out of grown folk business. I thought Jade was good this week. And I think I'm biased, and I know Manny can't stand Jade, but Marcus, I'll go to you first. What do you feel about this whole entire situation with these 4 women involved?
Where the hell was Bliss?
She hurt, Marcus. The baddies
That's
took her out.
bullshit.
They took
That's
her out.
bullshit. That's bullshit. You know it. Anyway, I thought Charlotte and Rhea they're gonna do a triple threat. It seems like at SummerSlam, which I think seems to be the. It's
probably gonna be a fatal 4-way.
I can't even speak. Wait, a 4? How's 4? How you get?
Because Tiffy from Minnesota, so they might give her another chance to be in there.
She got a U.S. title to worry about. Tell her to mind her
cares
business.
about
Stay
that
in her
title.
division. Yeah, don't care about your own division, Tiffy. Which is only
But
you.
Marcus,
I'm thinking the current moment.
Marcus, Tiffy was watching AEW. She saw the Jet step up, talk about he want to be after the AEW championship when he has a sub-level belt. And she was like, I'm Tiffy Time. I'm Tiffy Time and he the Jet. We can be Jet Tiffy Time.
That's all we got to talk about.
That's all we
If
got to
you
talk about.
get inspired by the Jet, there's something wrong with you.
Manny, if there was anybody that could be inspired by the Jet, it would be Tiffany.
Let me tell you this. I think the Jet is the best promo in wrestling if he compares himself to Tiffy Stratton every week. She has nothing to say. She has no character development. She goes out there. She does like one flex or something and say it's Tiffy time. And you go like, that's it. She's the weak link of the segment. She's the weak link of these 4 women who are involved in this tag match. I thought everybody performed well. And that's why Jay got to pin her ass.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. For the makeshift match that took place with that, where Michin finally got a win. She's been taking losses all week. She finally got to go to the pay window. She got to go to the pay window, and that's all that matters sometimes.
That means Keith Lee can eat again. if he's
Well,
alive.
we don't even know if they still together or not.
Is he alive?
Yeah, is he alive?
We ain't seen him in forever.
I'm about to do a wellness check and call the police. That's how long it's been. Is it a health thing or is he in the doghouse? Is he in the sunken place with Britt Baker
He might be in the sucking place.
and Wardlow and that time Camille returned again?
I think Camille's returned to that place, hasn't she?
Yeah,
she
it's like she
came back
returned
recently.
and then she returned and then they gave her one match and then she disappeared again.
Back to the dungeon for you.
Back in there.
Back into Danhausen's dungeon.
Get.
And then Ricky Sayes and Mello had a match that no one cared about. So that happened.
I cared.
It was
You
probably a
did?
good man.
Yeah, it was a good match.
but it meant
I
nothing.
cared. I do. You know what? I'm going to say this right now, and you may give me a strike and say I'm wrong at this. The mid-card division on SmackDown might be the best mid-card in wrestling. Because you can't define the AEW mid-card. Because you don't even know where that begins or ends.
I don't. Yeah, you don't know where that starts.
Yeah.
Because it be people in AEW mid card that you thought were in the lower card that get title shots. One week you show up, Juice Robinson got a title shot. You're like, why? What
And
did
then you
Juice do?
And then Manny hates Dr. Wagner, so that's just disqualified. And on Raw, the Intercontinental Division, you can't tell me who's chasing after Penta right now.
Hey, why
Penta's
does
chasing after other
everyone know who
people.
I hate? I didn't want to know who I hate. Why?
Because
why
many
don't
are
you
openly
tell me
about
who
that.
you hate?
Manny,
All right, Manny, actually, tell me somebody I hate.
I know who you hate.
And that is still on TV.
I know who you hate.
Manny,
Everybody I
Manny,
hate is
Manny,
off TV, I think, right at the
Manny,
current
you
moment.
have a very long list of people that you dislike.
Yeah, look, I'm open about it. I'm gonna
I'm
go
open
down
on my
pretending.
list. I don't have
I'm
anybody
pretending.
that I'm hiding from on my list. I called out Damian Priest. I don't hate Damian Priest. I just don't think he should be on my television.
But anyway, that was pretty much SmackDown. I don't think if there's anything else you guys want to talk about. Manny, is there anything else you want to that I might have missed in talking about SmackDown?
No, SmackDown was just kind of just.
It kind of was. What about you, Marcus?
Yeah, it was there. It was just there. It was nothing spectacular. It doesn't beat the show of the week.
Which is AAA?
No, AAA wasn't show of the week.
Oh, it wasn't
I think
Collision
it's
because I know
think
you
it's
didn't watch
Dynamite.
that.
I think Dynamite was show of the week by default.
So Manny,
I think it just won.
since you and I have the only one that watched Collision, it started off with the
Still go
AEW
Kotr.
Women's Tag
Still
Team
go Kotr.
title match with TJ against the Divine Dominion. Shantae asked me the question, has anybody got any better in the ring? And I was like, I don't think so. But, you
I
know.
think Megan Baines got better in the ring. But it's hard to tell when TJ in the ring.
I don't know how. I don't think I like how they have their rankings of where they put people at. Like the fact that the Divine Dominion are champions and I never see them on Dynamite. I just can't take them seriously. And it's just one of those things. They have a look. They come out. They're very big women, and it's like, you know what? They should be dominant. But at the end of the day, you're fighting TJ. I don't think TJ is a credible tag team. What about you, Marcus? You haven't seen it, but I'm pretty much you can sum up what happened.
Yeah, so I think that they need to separate Megan Bain from tag team wrestling. I saw her wrestle one singles match at Eve, and I went, "Oh, this is her potential. This is what we have here. They have something." And then in tag team, you're so limited, and you're depending on 4 people not messing up now. And every time you watch these matches, someone fucks up somehow, and it's hard to get an opinion on what Megan Bain's doing, considering that she's surrounded by, I would say, a lot of lack of talent wrestlers. I don't know the word I'm looking for.
I will
Minor
say though
leagues.
that Eve match may be more on Sapphire Reed making that look good.
Oh, maybe.
Because Sapphire is great.
So Megan fought in Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
This is some time back. This is about maybe 2
About
shows
2
ago.
months ago.
Yeah.
So,
2 months
Margaret,
ago, maybe?
Do you remember a wrestler named Alan Angels
Yes.
or Angles?
Yes.
Remember he took
Angels.
Dark
Kenny
Order,
Omega.
right?
Angles. You can't
Ang-
read if you're reading that as angles.
This ain't geometry.
Whatever. But you remember when he took Kenny Omega to the limit?
Maybe a million years ago.
Well,
Yeah. Why?
needless to say, Shane Taylor got in the ring and squashed him. So that makes him better than Kenny Omega. But
That's not the way it adds up. There's time in between there.
Vargas, you missed the most blackest episode of Collision I've seen.
No, every
Shane-
episode of Collision is kind of black.
But Shane Taylor Productions, Marcus, apparently last week on the episode of Collision I didn't watch, they started a war with the Death Riders.
Yep,
They attacked the Death Riders afterwards, which led to the match that took place this week where the BBC was put on, I think it was Pac in the corner.
No. Can you skip all that? Because I want to talk about Shane Taylor.
Go
I
ahead,
want to talk about
Manny.
Shane Taylor.
Go ahead.
Come on, Manny. What haven't you said about Shane Taylor that needs to be said?
No. So he grabbed the mic after his squash match. He was out of breath.
He was out of breath. He was tired. Big man.
And he was more wet than Mark Henry when he comes out for his entrance. That's how sweaty this man was. Then he sat down in the chair. And then put the headset on. And then when people were making his entrance, all I heard was...
Let that man sleep apnea kick in, all right?
I could tell from the way that man breathes he's got diabetes.
Jesus.
That man
You
needs
leave
to stop.
That man
Shane
is out
Taylor-
there getting his workout. Why can't he have a career, Manny? Yeah, he may not be in the best looking shape. Maybe he is round. Maybe he very round.
Best looking shape? He's made of shapes. You don't know where he has to wear a doublet to keep it all in.
Actually,
he
he has a doublet, and then he has like something else underneath it too to keep it in. Like, yeah, it eats a lot.
He's built like someone's baby mama.
But hold on, let me ask this though. Eric, did you see any value in a squash match for Shane Taylor?
Well, it did because it set up something else, Marcus, afterwards. So after we had the match where Lee Moriarty, Carly Bravo, and Sean Dean, they lost to...
You wrote those names down, didn't you?
Nah.
There's no
Shane
way you
Dean.
remember these people.
Isn't it Shane
so-
Dean?
No,
So-
Sean Dean.
So the Deaf Riders won, right? And so that shit can't fly on blacks because they didn't like that they lost, right? So later on the night, Marcus, he caught his breath and he caught your favorite person, Marcus, and he whooped him up. Willa Yuta caught some strays from Shane Taylor. And
Can
the
you
black
also
lady
point
with
out
the
that Shane
dollar
Taylor
bill.
was sweating hard?
He was sweating.
He
Whooped
was
him up,
sweating
Marcus.
hard.
He
I've
whooped
never
him
seen
up.
this man. Every time he's on shot, he is wet. This man needs a towel boy at all times.
But Marcus, not only
Wake
did
me.
he whooped up Willa Yuta, Marcus. He whooped him up, right? Then he put a challenge out there to the leader of the Death Riders. Said, "John, I'm gonna kick your ass," like in a true black man voice. So of course later on the night, Marcus, we get John Moxley cut his promo. You know what? What you want to do? What you want to do?
I'm sure it wasn't what you want to do.
No,
I'm
but
sure
you
he
know
had
he
an
said some
analogy
shit.
about scorpions or some
Yeah,
shit.
Mark, it was one of
Scorpion
John
stings
Moxley.
and
When
they live in
you
a
travel in a
dumpster.
pit of sand, you bound to get some sand in your shoe, and then you can turn that into diamonds. And for that, Shane Taylor, I'm going to fight you and make you a diamond because you ain't shit.
You talking about blood diamonds? Because he blinked.
So needless to say, Marcus, these two are fighting on Dynamite.
Oh, Dynamite!
On Dynamite.
Oh, Dynamite!
In Cincinnati, Marcus. They about to put Daddy on him, Marcus. I don't know why, but this match got me excited. For
So
no
John
reason.
gets to fight a black man in his hometown. This is great.
Yes.
I'm happy that they're making Dynamite with this, but I need a co-op to happen. I need the Shane Taylor Promotions to align themselves with the Callis family to take out the Death Riders so Will have an even harder time to advance the tournament. I need consequences for the Death Riders' actions. I need them to be compromised and Will be like, I need help, bro. Nah. And it's up to Kenny to maybe help him, but Kenny's a little jealous right now, so he won't help him. I'm just saying, this is a storyline we could go if the Shane Taylor Promotions involved and they can align themselves with the Callis family.
But Marcus, also you missed another. Collision has some things in it I think you would enjoy, Mark. There was another squash match. It was Tommaso Ciampa versus somebody that I don't know if he's ever been on AEW television, but his wrestling name, Marcus, is only 4 letters.
Eric, tell me I'm better than Chris Jericho.
Tell me!
Or I'll break his back.
I'll break his back. Marcus, the person who he fought, Marcus, his wrestling name was Beef. Just Beef.
Like B-E-F-F?
B-E-E-F. Beef.
Yeah.
And if my memory serves me correct, he might have had that tatted on his stomach, which I think is even more ridiculous.
Was he a
But
big
I could be
dude?
making that
I
shit
hope
up.
he's a big dude.
He was a big dude, but he lost weight. He lost
Yeah.
weight apparently. according to the commentary.
That's
So
the
he's
worst. You can't be beef and lose weight.
So
Lean
Ciampa,
beef, lean beef,
Ciampa
Marcus,
beats
lean
his
beef,
ass, and as
lean.
Manny says, he puts him in a wall of Jericho outside the ring, and he makes Shivani interview him because Shivani has history. He was like, tell him this hurts. It's like, it's the most ridiculous thing ever. But I was entertained by it.
Are you looking forward to Ciampa versus Jericho whenever
No.
it happens?
No.
Possibly at Forbidden Door.
No.
I hope the door is forbidden and it doesn't let me in to watch it.
And
Which is
then there was some other shit that went on, but I don't think no one cares about that. Let's just talk about the main event.
Eric, hold on, Eric. You can't do that because it's Collision. No one cares
You have
about
to
any
cover
of this anyway.
You
Okay.
have to cover it all. It's Collision. You have to cover it all. This is
No,
your
yeah.
Manny,
Cover it all.
do we want to talk about the trios match?
No.
Exactly. So I
Who's
want to
in
talk
The worst
trios?
part was the
Who's in
title on the
trios?
line and it made me sick.
the title. First of all, I didn't know people's own titles. So it's the collaboration. Who are the trios champion, and they were going against LFI, Roosh, Jalisco, and Sammy Guevara.
So Ruth's gonna fall back playing after not winning the world title.
Yes.
I'm assuming he didn't win.
No, the collaboration was Marcus.
So what's all this hyping up Ruth shit? He can't win the trios title.
I don't know.
That's the main event?
But the main event, Mark, was
Persephone. Persephone. Why can't you read?
Because I'm thinking of somebody else.
That's not how it reads, though, either.
Yeah.
That's the way I've seen it.
No,
And
that's not how it reads. It's
It
like
doesn't.
Persephone.
Yeah. Per se phone. Do we have a per se phone here?
Is Persephone here? I got your latte. Persephone.
Per se phone. Where's your latte? Per se phone. Latte here. Double shot matcha. All right.
Pumpkin spice
Guess she
latte
ain't here.
for Persephone.
And she was going against Hazuki.
I thought she was gonna be black with that name.
So
Damn.
I'm not familiar with Stardom. Is she a good wrestler?
Anyone in Stardom is a good wrestler.
I
You
was
don't make it to Stardom if you're trash.
I was shocked. I was shocked with the outcome until I saw the brackets. Like I saw that Mercedes was in the brackets, and whoever won this match would be facing Mercedes. And they were already talking about throughout the entire match that Mercedes lost the CMLA title to Persephone. You know,
So you're rolling with this now.
I'm just rolling with it. Why not? It's easier. It's easy for me to remember that way than not. And so Hazuki
I mean, Persephone. Oh, it sounds like a better name to me.
she won.
Persephone makes it sound Italian.
Yeah, she won.
Sounds
the
like an
match.
Italian tag team. Persephone.
Hazuki won the match, and
Hey,
I was like,
give me
oh,
that
okay.
Persephone.
And I was shocked that because I know everybody hypes up Persephone. And,
Wait. Hold on. Whoa. Suzuki. Wait, who won?
Yes,
Hazuki.
Persephone lost. She lost.
Jesus.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh shit.
Yeah, she lost. So I was shocked by that. But then when
Upset.
you look at the brackets, they weren't going to give us Mercedes and her for free again in the Owen Hart tournament. They're just not going to do it. So Persephone. Anyway, so afterwards, like Hazuki is going up the ramp, because she just won, and then Mercedes comes in and she attacks her and whoops up
Bitch.
Persephone. Just put her in the crossface
Oh.
and all that good stuff. And so they're still having this history. So then Hazuki comes out and she breaks it up, and then Mercedes circles back around and starts fucking up Hazuki too.
Yeah.
Until the man come around.
Black
so
power.
I guess there was a lot going on in this, and I was like, oh, this is an interesting ending where Mercedes had to be pulled away from Persephone, and then from there, it was like, okay, I didn't expect that to happen. So overall, Collision had some things on it that I was like, it's not as bad as it could be, but it wasn't great either. I mean, the man's name was Beef. That's the greatest thing for me, Beef.
Sounds
If
like
you
a great
could be
time.
named after a food, what would you be?
Well, we already named ourselves after pasta.
No, if
What
you're
do
a
we-
wrestler. If you're a wrestler and you have to be named after a food, what would you be?
Ribeye. Just call me Ribeye.
I'm Ham Hock.
Maddie, what are you?
The stinky cheese.
Together we're the leftovers, guys. We're back.
Or I could be broccoli, because I'm good for you, but nobody wants me.
Hey, broccoli's
I mean-
nice. What are you talking about?
I could be called Banana because I'm only good for a little bit. Then I'm gonna die shortly in the match. Like I'm too tired.
You
I'm dead.
start white, then you turn black.
You know what?
I started on
Bananas ripe right. They take the little window you have for a banana. But
Benny, window? It ain't no window. It's like you can buy the greenest fucking bananas in a grocery store, and you put them on your counter. You walk in, they bright yellow with black spots. Like, what happened?
So here's my problem with bananas and skin.
Here we go. Tangible bananas.
Have you ever seen a banana die in a store? I have never seen it. I'm assuming they remove it. They remove it. They're perfect in the store. As soon as you leave your house, they dead. As soon as they get to that bag, like they know they've been bought. These sucking motherfuckers. Like, oh, you gonna sell me into slavery, huh? Dead. Like, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Them and avocados both.
Oh man, avocados is the worst. Especially when you cut open an avocado and it's bad already. It's like, what the fuck? I just spent $5 for you, damn avocado. I can't take it back.
You dead inside already?
But you know what I've been buying lately that's been really bad, that's been pissing me the fuck off? Garlic. Like, how is garlic bad? This is ridiculous.
Who buys garlic and keep it around? Don't you just like use it on vampires right away? Or
no, it's when you buy it and you break.
He's trying to keep Dracula away.
Oh, you keep your vampires. You got them at your door. Hey, Marcus, be careful. I got salt lime for the witches, and I got garlic on the doors.
And Marcus, I got blood too. And I got lamb's blood on top of the banner so nobody comes in to take my firstborn.
My bathtub is filled with holy water, and if they get all the way to my bedroom, I got silver bullets for their ass.
I like to say Dustin Down was one of my favorite movies, so you gotta say I gotta stay ready.
I got George Clooney on the fuck speed dial. He could be here any minute.
Okay, so let's talk about AAA. I don't know why, but I think Las Toxicas,
Las
Toxicas might be my favorite faction because they hate shit. And they know they hate shit.
Are they just better?
He came to work drunk.
Yeah. According to canon, is I like to think this is week to week. They've been drunk for a week wearing the same clothes.
One party vendor.
Yeah, and then I guess Bailey took a detour to Italy and then flew back in this time frame. This is ridiculous. But they did win.
But Bailey showed up to work. I was like, what the hell? I was like, well, it was a fun match, though. It was a very fun match. But, at the end of the day, the beef between Catalina and the Toxic, I was like, shit, this is some deep stuff. This might be borderline original El Grande Americano versus the other one because they don't like each other. And I got that story, and I was happy about that.
I like that you completely skipped the first match. Like, you do not care about Octagon or anything about that.
Well, because I didn't want to make Manny angry because we're going to bring up somebody else on his list.
It's Los Toxicos versus Los Intoxicos.
Well, since Marcus likes me to go in order.
No, we already covered the main event. There was a 2-match show. Nothing happened on this show. I was shocked that it was over. I went, that's it. That's it. Y'all scamming motherfuckers. How come Raw can't be like that, though? Will you be like, that's it, huh?
Well, sometimes you got to appreciate an hour show, man. You got to appreciate an hour show.
It wasn't an hour, Eric. They went 35 minutes.
It was less than an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, but they're supposed to be. Mark, you got to see Lince Dorado lick himself, which I thought was the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I said,
no, Lince Dorado letting fans pet him. It was weird.
Yeah.
I was like,
his gimmick is getting weird because he's coming out of bathrooms too. I don't know. He's becoming a fetish out of wrestling.
He's like
a furry. Yeah.
Human
identify as cat. Well, I identify you as a pussy, Lince Dorado.
So what titles does Vikino have? Because he cut the promo back with the guy who didn't get to become general manager and almost in the back. What title is that?
None.
That's the fake belt he just held it?
I don't think he has a title. He
was holding a title in the backstage. He had a title on his shoulder.
Many people have titles these days.
Yeah. From somewhere else, from a different time. Who knows?
But I mean, it was a fine opening match, but I don't think it had the story that the women's match had, where there's a lot of hatred and stuff. But this was a show full of like multi-people matches and tag matches, and I can understand that they just had their biggest show, so I guess they had a day of rest.
Do you think this is them dropping the ball and not keeping the momentum going of the show they had last week of new champions and the Americano feud ending and stuff like that happening? Do you think they should have had a better follow-up with the other storylines? I guess they have.
They can get away with it. They're AAA. At this moment in time, you can get away with it.
I agree with Manny. I think it's okay because I thought that the storyline between the Toxic Cuss and Catalina and all
This
them
time
was
is getting worse.
I know.
You sound like a white man at a Mexican restaurant.
I know, man.
Gracias.
Gracias.
that's-
Let me get the las tóxicas. You
Gracias. Por favor.
Hey.
Por favor.
Hey, if you guys
I
think
like
my-
Barbadillo.
Hey, if you guys think my Spanish is bad, you should hear my Korean. It's even worse. It's bad.
I do not
Well,
want to
don't,
hear that.
don't,
No.
Don't, because you might start an international incident.
Yeah, I'm not,
Shiba.
I'm not.
Shiba.
But anyway, I overall, it was a good easy watch for me on AAA. Nothing much happened, but it was good and easy. Sometimes that's all you want in your wrestling. Like
Well, that was-
Collision was convoluted and easy though. I mean, it was things that I enjoyed. I saw blacks in AEW, and I was like, oh, that's where they all at.
What if
Where are they at?
What if that's the tagline for Collision? That's where they at.
That's where they at.
Where they at?
Welcome to Collision. That's where the blacks play.
I
They'll
mean,
change the name
if
from
only-
AEW Collision to AEW Cookout with the blacks.
if only
With the
STP
blacks wrestle.
If only STP knew that they needed a jet, they could have got them a jet. You know,
I don't think they can afford the jet. I think this Don Callis don't support black business. It's obvious. But when he saw that jet, he was like, I need this.
well, I mean, that was pretty much it with wrestling. I don't think anything else really took place.
There was no
after-
news or anything like
No,
that.
it was
news.
just like, huh? We just
Marcus,
here.
you watched Eve 150.
I did.
What did? I mean, each match had. I mean, it was a tag match for me. The title tag team match,
Yep.
great match, with against French Heart, Lali versus French Heart, and then the main event. The main event was.
Why are they hitting each other? I'm gonna give I'm giving her a strike again. It's just ridiculous. Statlander got her ass whooped there. She got beat.
That's
She got her
good.
ass beat across the arena. And then cried on her way out as Kaylee Gray walked right by her. It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But I would go to tag match. That match went on, and I was like, damn, this is really good. It was a bunch of good stuff.
the whole
Kaylee Ray
librarian
versus-
spoke to you, Mark. You should say hello.
I was talking about
Shit.
something. I normally respond. I don't ever do that for random chat. Hey, Eric, someone just said something to you. I was mid-sentence.
Eric clearly forgot how to do this.
Yeah, I'm mid-sentence. Eric's like, Marcus, someone's talking to you. Okay. I will get to that. But yeah, the tag match was really good. There was a lot of spots. There was Canadian Destroyers. Manny got out the way like 30 different times for a lot of dives. So, it's a good show.
There was
Overall,
one.
a good
I
show.
can't remember. There was one. I can't remember which match it was, but I think it was Alice Inc. versus Rio, where she dropped her on the apron and it wasn't expected, and they just dropped in front of us. No one moved because we weren't expecting it. That was the one time like everyone normally moves when they start venturing towards the outside. This is
Yeah.
the one time I was like, "Oh shit, she nearly died."
Move, Manny. Manny just kicks dirt on people. But yeah, it was a really good show. It was worth checking out. It lived up to the hype of what was advertised. I didn't even know Rio and Allison Inc. were having a match either. I thought we were going to the main event after. I was like, oh, is another one?
No,
I missed
I
this.
forgot about the other tag match that was on the card. I
what-
know they made the announcement of the two facing
They
up
were
against Violent Night, but they never. I completely forgot that match was happening because of all the other big money matches on the card.
Yeah, what were they? No, they were the Relentless All Stars, right? That was their name.
Yeah,
They're pretty
Yeah.
good. They're pretty good.
they look
They're like a good team.
they look young. They look like they're not that long into the game.
Yeah, they reminded me of a young version of the KC Express. May they rest in peace wherever they are.
And then I'm on the legend tier for
Yeah, she's not even on Instagram.
Eve
no
Wrestling, and you get to sponsor a match on that tier. Dan put out a message to make sure legend members. I didn't know there was. I don't know if that post was specifically for me because I keep forgetting to do it, and that reminder came up, and I was like, oh, okay. So I put the Eve title match between Session Moth and Alexis Falcon, But I didn't think that it was gonna pan out the way it did, because I didn't watch the show till yesterday on the way back. When Dan actually put the screenshot in the Discord, and I was like, okay, well, I didn't see this because I haven't watched the show. Like,
Manny
I watched
had
it in
the
the
show.
car. Yeah, I'm at the show, so I didn't notice it, and then I see this in the Discord. But I was at the Jokoi and Gabriel Iglesias comedy show last night.
Oh, how was
And-
that?
Oh,
Oh, man, look at Manny living life.
No, yeah. So my friend put it in. My friend I know from the Jets chat.
Yeah.
Not the Kevin, not the Kevin the Jet chat. The JETS Jets chat.
those two did something that Jelly Roll and Post Malone couldn't do: sell out stadiums.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
His flatmate couldn't attend the show, so he was like, "Does anyone want to go? It's free." So I got a free ticket. So I was
Oh
like,
damn, that's
"Well,
even
yeah,
better.
Yeah, that's a hell of a come up, Manny. That's a hell of a come up.
Did you laugh at least?
I laughed a lot, man. These two are fucking hilarious. Yeah, and then I see this, and so I look back. I actually scroll through it, and then you got Jetta giving me a shout. But I didn't even notice that even Dan put the link of the YouTube on there. I was expecting just like the name. And then he put the link. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah, I was like, Dan sold out for us. I felt like Slim Jim. I see why they do it.
Next thing on Marcus Wall, you have a big, you have a big Eve banner behind his head on his door.
It was like Manny from the show.
Oh, dude, I'm fully
look at
sold
that.
out. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fully sold out. My Eve banner's there.
Yeah, man. Look,
There's the ring
Manny-
canvas right there.
yeah. Well, you know, Manny's gonna be working with crew member Bill, talking about this ain't the way the show's supposed to go.
Oh, he was so
Charge
hyped.
here.
He was so hyped for the main event. Like he was just kneeling down. He
Crew
took a
member
knee.
Bill's Will, Eric.
Yeah, Will Ospreay took a knee right by the stairs, and he was just watching this match. And then at one point just got up, banged on the stairs, banged on the ring to get everyone hyped for this match. But like you didn't need to get hyped for this match.
You know, that main event was really good. Statler broke out 450. I forget sometimes because AEW it's so scarce when you get women's matches on AEW. You forget that some of these women are actually good.
But do you think they, like in AEW, they actually hold some of their women back for whatever
They do.
reasons? Like
They
they
do.
don't
They do.
go to the full.
They do,
Because
because
I
you can-
No,
felt-
not like they're in ring or anything. I don't think they hold them back like what they can do in the ring. I just think that being featured and given time, they're
No,
holding
it's the
them back.
time. It's the time thing. It's hard to get in something amazing when you've got maybe 5 minutes a lot
Yeah.
of the time on Dynamite.
Sorry to cut you off.
So
Eric.
it's hard. It's hard to cook. It's hard to cook in terms of AEW because sometimes you got to build to it. So it's hard to build in 5 minutes to something that's going to be incredibly awesome.
No,
to
because
end
I
to a
thought
finish.
that on Collision, Persephone and Hazuki, they were doing a really good match, and I thought they could have had a little bit more time.
But they had
It's just-
time. No.
Yeah,
That's surprisingly longer for if that
it
was
was
on Dynamite,
longer.
it would have been cut 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was a lot longer, and they really had time to wrestle. And it was a couple spots where they were messing up, but I was like, oh wow, they're really letting them have a real match. And I was like, I was actually really entertained by that match. I thought it was good. And then I was shocked because I thought Persephone was going to win because that's the only name I've been hearing about everybody trying to take her and stuff like that. And then afterwards,
Oh
when
no, Persephone's apparently in WWE have interest, but I don't know. I think Tony is going to realize that he's got to say he's got the money on to keep her.
I thought they already put money. I thought Tony put money in to keep her in there and stuff like that. That was like the
No,
whole
there's
CML
nothing's been
thing.
reported yet.
Oh.
Nothing's been reported yet.
Well, I would like to add with AEW and their women's division is just give them time, just give them TV time and help out. But on a side note, we can also talk about WWE holding people back because we had Kaylee Ray returns, and she had such a good match, and you go like, oh yeah, she can wrestle. Like she was just a stooge for the last part of it. She wasn't really doing anything with the Isla Dawn tag team and whatnot, and and it was just nice seeing people. It's just nice seeing people be able to do their craft at times.
What-
Like,
Oh
it's
man,
like,
and the entrance music. I ain't heard the entrance music in forever. It's just like being at a club and you just hear bass the whole time. It's so
Well,
good.
I think that's the problem is that the E is a machine, so a lot of people get lost and you lose the craft of being a great wrestler. So if you enjoy people for what they can do inside the ring, sometimes that disappears in AEW. And then congratulations on that, Manny. And then
Gotta
like
collect them all.
what AEW is that they're so this is my new thing. Let me put this. We're not gonna give other people no time. Statlander, look at that. Look at you out there collecting cards.
Yeah. But at the end of Eve ended in the way I like all my wrestling shows end with, oh, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Even though Dan announced what was gonna happen next right away. He's like, oh, it's confirmed, Kaylee Ray versus
It's confirmed. He runs the show. It's
I'm like, who did he confirm this
Once
to?
again,
Dan, you already have. Who are you talking to? What committee? So
I
it's
will
like,
point
yes.
Looks like he's challenging his old Vince McMahon when he was doing commentating, but he was really the booker.
But-
Oh my God! It was confirmed that we booking this match. Well, you do
Like,
that
it's-
already, right?
Because it's a month-to-month show as well. It makes sense to set up your next show for other people to attend and sort of see what's going on.
Yeah, but it's up nice. It's gonna be Rio and Kaylee Ray in a match to fight Miyu Yamashita.
Not the Rio you know.
Okay. I was about to say they dug her up.
What Rio are you talking about? I'm trying-
One
He
from-
took
There's
it- he
so
took-
many
he took
different-
it- Yeah, there's about 3 in there.
Yeah, there's the tag team of Rhea and Io. There's Rio from Eve, and which Rio is this I'm missing?
I was thinking Rio. from AEW.
The one that been the
Oh,
first
Rio!
AEW women's
Yeah,
champion.
that Rio. Kenny Omega's
Literally-
Rio.
Once every 6 months.
I think it's like now it's like once every 9 months she come back up.
She comes back with Emi Sakura.
Wait,
Yeah.
I can't remember. She done cut a promo on
Sheena.
Collision, but I forgot what she was talking about.
Oh, it's for the TBS challenge.
Yeah,
Oh, what are they
Sorry.
doing?
she was full of hell.
What are they doing with the TBS title?
It's
I
a
don't
series of
remember hearing
matches
the
in
update.
June. It's a series of matches in June.
Why
I
didn't
think
they
it's
just
like
do
a
the
tournament
easy
or something.
thing and say the winner of the Owen gets the TBS title as well?
It would have made
Because the
more
winner of the
sense.
Owen gets a title shot, Marcus.
No, we could just put the TBS
Oh,
title
wait,
in the thing.
You left out the most stupidest segment.
Oh.
Trent Barretta and the other one.
Oh,
I
Rocky
left that out
Romero.
for a reason.
Hold
I left
on.
that out.
Hold on. I didn't watch Collision. But I've seen the segment. I mean,
It's just like, oh yeah, Don Callis bought us new clothes. Look at what you got. What you got, Takeshita? A backpack?
But the whole thing.
bottom of the barrel.
No, but we're in the back, and you got them beating up some people in the back that I just didn't care about. I was like, why are we? Why is it was Trent Barretta and Rocky Romero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was Big Lance Hoyt and somebody in the background just beating up some people, and I was like, what are we doing here?
Hoyt. You went with Hoyt.
Oh,
He ain't been
it's
Hoyt in
Archer?
a long. It's
Archer?
Archer. He ain't been Hoyt in a long time.
And you left out what's that guy from the Dogs trying to burn people?
Manny. Oh, Marcus, I was gonna bring that up.
What?
So
Who trying to-
Marcus,
What?
Clark fucking Connors, a guy who's dead to me. He's
Your
useless.
boy. Your boy.
He's your
No, your
boy.
boy.
Marcus,
Your boy, man. Your boy.
Mark Davis has saved me from the life of Sid of Clark Connors. Because this motherfucker, Marcus, in this match against Juice Robinson, Marcus,
That's a sign if there ever was one. By
let
the
me tell you,
way.
Marcus, you watching the match, man. Right,
Yeah.
right? Man, pull out a box of matches, right?
Yes.
Marcus, he gets multiple matches, and he lights the matches, right?
Yeah.
Fire. What do you think is about to happen?
A lot of things. He light the ring on fire, light his opponent on fire, light the table on fire.
Clearly,
It's
you're
a
going to
lot.
set somebody on fire, right?
Smoke.
You're going to set somebody on
Smoke.
fire, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker, Marcus, lit the matches. The matches went out. But then he threw the matches at Juice Robinson. Like the matchsticks. I guess to symbolize that they were going to burn him. And Juice Robinson goes, oh, like that. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
And you don't know that. Maybe Clark Connors farted and didn't want nobody to smell it, so he lit a match.
I don't know, but I knew at that point.
The match this also started in the back where it's light, it's dark. Marcus, it's dark. He's got someone in the crew up against something, and he's trying to light matches again and set him on fire too.
The man was on matches. Yeah. Thank you, Betty, for reminding me of that, because that shit pissed me off.
I don't know why. It was on the social media that Rocky Romero, I think it was AEW's page applied by Rocky Romero Trainer attacking people. I went so like, You ain't gonna get me to watch Collision with that shit.
Tripperetta and Wreck-It Ralph look like a bad version of Miami Vice, like something on Tubi or something like that. Like, yeah.
So, I haven't said this on the show. This is something we haven't brought up, and this is not wrestling related at all. Shout out to my favorite hockey team, the Las Vegas Golden Knights. 2-0 in the Stanley Cup after going double overtime. We're amazing. We're amazing.
You know, the Las Vegas Knights got more rhythm than the people that make the chants, because people were telling me if you go to a Knights game and when they sing the national anthem, when you the night, you know, the part of the national anthem when they go Knights and people yell Knights like that. So yeah, work on the soccer chant.
What are you talking about? That sounds just as bad as. Oh.
No, I can see what Eric tried to do, but Eric did a very half-assed.
I did a half-assed job.
He was like, Knights, Knights.
Yeah.
It's like someone woke up from snoring. I understand where they could come in with that.
Yeah, when I woke up, I woke up. I'm not asleep, but you know you've been asleep. Yeah.
Knights. I told you. We'll win. I tell you, we'll win. We're in double overtime here.
Oh wow, your Knights is gonna win, Marcus. You know, like when you got 3.5 chances to win the Stanley Cup, Marcus, I root for you.
Who said I only have 3?
Well, I know the 3.5 because you have the Kings, you have the Ducks, you have the Knights, and then if they all get eliminated, you would cheer the San Jose Sharks at the
Just
same
remember that,
time,
people.
too.
Marcus has more than one team. It's ridiculous.
Only if you have a goalie, I have no loyalty.
Well, see, then in basketball, it's the Pacers, the Suns, the Clippers.
Come on.
It's fucking the whole. It's the whole league.
I know, but I
Except the
think it's
Lakers,
so
right?
I think baseball's the only sport he's loyal. He's only one team. It's the Clippers. I mean, the baseball's the Dodgers. In football, we got
no, because hold on. If you want to go over my history like that, like if I just support all these teams congruently, no, the Pacers and all that other stuff was all over a time. Just like if you were going to add, if you were going to add baseball, you would have to add the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah, but Marcus, that was only when Ken Griffey was there. But right now, you're
Each row got my love too.
You're strictly the Dodgers right now, Marcus. You're strictly Dodgers.
I'm strictly
Dodgers. But with football, we got the Packers, we got the Rams. Until it's the Sun. Well, Marcus, how many nationalities do you have in your blood? You never did a DNA.
I like to cheer this side of the world when it comes to World Cup. I'm cheering this side of the world.
I think one of my second teams is Curacao, because it's basically the Netherlands with their B team. They're all Dutch.
I like the teams that aren't really, we just get a bunch of people from other countries and sports, like when basketball does it in like the FIBA tournaments or whatever. It'd be like, how the hell you represent England? Or
I just want to let you guys, I'm going for the Dutch again. I'm going for the Netherlands. You know, the Dutch in me is going for the Netherlands.
You're not rooting for the Americans.
Man, they ain't gonna win.
Come on, support them until they lose, though.
I think they can beat Australia.
We can come out the rounds. Manny believe we come out the rounds. He's our FIFA expert here.
Really. With the chance that we got, I don't know how that can motivate anybody.
I think we just got to worry about, I think it was, if we beat Paraguay, we're in. I think we're in. If we beat them. But I'm sure we're going to tie this Saturday.
No, if you can beat Paraguay, because you'll definitely beat, I think you'll beat Australia, and then maybe get a draw against Turkey. I think you'll go through.
Where's the game taking place at?
I think it's in America.
One of them might be in New York, I think. I can't remember. Oh, well. We will be doing a watch-along at the World Cup. Me and Manny will be marathon in it, and you can see my lack of soccer knowledge and Manny's expert soccer knowledge. But the main thing is you're going to hang out with us. It's going to be a good time. We'll hear me bitch and moan about how America's playing like a bunch of bitches.
Watch the games in the middle of the night with us.
I mean, and it's Group D. You got love
afternoon
for
for us. Who's Group D?
That's the group that the USA is in, Mark. Yeah, Group D.
I
you gotta take the D, man. Take it.
Not for you.
It's on Friday. Friday. It says the game is on the 12th.
It's on a Saturday.
It's on Saturday.
It's the 13th.
Did they change it from this thing, right?
It should be the 13th.
Shit, it's in.
Maybe the 13th for me.
Yeah, it's June 12th, Marcus. Friday.
Why do I see?
Friday.
Oh! I saw a commercial probably internationally. It's Friday?
And it's at SoFi, yeah.
What time?
3 o'clock, I think.
Man, ain't no watch along for that one.
What do you mean? You said you'd be home.
No, it's Friday at 6 p.m.
Oh, then I will be at home. Pacific time?
I think that's what the tickets say. If I look here, yeah.
Then I will just be getting home then, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 2 a.m. my time, so it'd be.
Yeah, that's 6. That's
It'd be
6.
you're
Well, I'm
just about
glad
getting home.
I'm glad I checked for you guys. So Marcus would have showed up and like, where the game
we
at,
had,
y'all?
shit, I thought we had one Saturday. I was ready for Saturday.
We can
Mark-
watch something on Saturday.
Marcus watching it on tape delay.
Are you off on Saturday?
Huh? No, I work. I still gotta come home.
What time are the games on Saturday?
My throat is a little sore.
I mean, we could watch Haiti versus Scotland at the same time on Saturday.
Was that the time that the podcast would happen?
No, this be a late show. Late.
Oh.
It'll be a late show.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was going to say, maybe I could sign up for a watch along, because I mean, my dinner is at 6, but.
But then
So,
I could always watch whoever wants to jump in 9 o'clock my time, so it'd be an hour from now on that
Ooh.
Saturday, Netherlands versus Japan, which looks like it's going to be a great game. So I'm going to watch that.
Hey, I will point out the Saturday game at noon our time. You should be is Kotr versus Switzerland. That seemed like a game. I don't know why.
Nah, I don't want to be watching that.
But then you have Brazil versus Morocco, another one of my countries.
See, I want to watch it, but you ain't going to get the hijinks Morocco was doing at the African Cup of Nations, where they were stealing towels. They were doing all sorts in the African Cup of Nations. The African Cup of Nations, the African Cup is the best thing ever to happen for football. Everything wrong, it happens.
Wow, Belgium
They
versus Egypt.
they don't even police it.
I mean, the World Cup's going to be exciting this year. Who do you guys think is going to be the favorite?
Netherlands.
I think Argentina is probably the favorite again. I think Spain should be, but I think they got injuries.
Well, you guys know who I think the favorite should be.
Brazil?
No, absolutely not. I think it's the USA. You know why?
I believe that we will win. 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 I believe that we will win.
And that's the same energy that was create the chant that we have now. And that
No, that's
rules the
better
show.
than what. That's better. That's
Yeah,
better
that's
than
actually
that.
You
with
was looking
Germany
for that, weren't you?
outside. French might be. That's on a Sunday, Manny. That's on a Sunday.
I'll still watch that on a Sunday.
I'm down for a Sunday. Sundays I'm free all day. Other than, the show.
I mean, I'll be watching World Cup during the show.
J.K. Swish, I'll be watching these matches. Depends on his shift if he'll be here or not for King. Oh no! Ah, shit.
Yeah, so there will be World Cup watch-alongs.
TLG believes the WWE storylines are running stale. Absolutely. And the heel work from Ethan Page is good. But Ethan Page not even on TV this week. It's ridiculous.
Well, with that being said, I think this concludes the show. We went over an hour, which is good. We stretched because we at the end. I don't know how you guys got 20 minutes worth of extra knowledge in there, but you guys did. Congrats to you.
I'm not feeling for the. I'm not. I don't fancy England's chances this year.
But Manny, you're a pessimist. You don't believe any of your teams are going to win.
No. There have been numerous times when England have been playing well. I believe we will win.
I believe that we will win.
But this time, I don't know. My heart's not in it.
Well, needs to say,
I bet you at the end of the day, Donald Trump will get his trophy. That's all. At the end of the day, he's going to get it.
Oh, he's got the World Cup in his office already.
Yeah.
Marcus
with
has
his
to,
own medal.
We have to wrap this up because Marcus will have to get on the slave ship and get into that thing
I'm
known as traffic
leaving.
to make it for the
On
master.
the
slave
universe.
ship.
train to
Yeah,
Georgia.
that's what the freeway feels like, man. You sit there not
I
going
don't think
nowhere.
it feels like a slave ship at all.
The slave
I have never
ship is
said
a
that
boat,
about the
alright?
freeway at all. I have never felt that way about the freeway at all. I've cussed the freeway out most of the time, cussed people out the freeway. I've never said this feels like a slave ship.
So wait, are you singing? You going?
Yeah,
when you're
way
on,
to the
when
water,
you're on
man.
that freeway.
Way to the water.
I'd rather jump from the ship than live in bondage or something like that. Whatever.
You want to be
That's what
bondage?
you gonna do on the freeway?
What down?
And
It's called slavery. Damn it.
anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I am Eric, as always.
I'm the racially ambiguous Lord Manny. Hey.
And I am Marcus the Grand Finale.
Known as
Tune in
multiple
for-
teams finale.
Hey man, so you gotta always have backup plans. That's all. You always gotta be prepared.
Why do you need to win so much? Like, just take a loss.
You know what? Because I always lose. I always lose. All I do is take losses, okay? I've been losing my whole life as a Clipper fan. Been losing my whole life as a... Well, the Packers win every now and then. But been
The Reds
losing.
won too, Marcus. The Red one. That's what happens when you have multiple teams.
Yeah, but...
you
and
got
the Dodgers
LeVar
are
Ball.
winning
You
too.
ain't never
And
lost.
the Dodgers are winning too, okay? You know what? You know what? You guys are right. I never lose. You're right. You never lose. We
Until
never
he-
lose here. We only learn.
Until he gambles in Vegas, then he be like, "I'm done. There's Kevin.
I am done. I'm done.
Kevin, chop it air." Well, anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the show. We'll be back. I think they'll be back Tuesday, right? Or are you guys just doing a watch
Tomorrow.
on Monday?
We're back tomorrow. We're watching Raw.
So then there's no show on, like, recorded show on Tuesday, right?
Well, we might chop something
Well,
up
we're gonna
on-
record.
on
We're gonna
Monday.
throw like a sample show just because there aren't any review shows when we do watch along, so we may throw like some 20 minutes of a show of
Yeah, but no, do you know what? We're gonna do this and no one's gonna watch it. I guarantee you, it'll be like 10 views.
Yeah, you guys go do us a favor, leave us in the comment. Look up JD Madonna and look up to hear more and ask us, does he look the same as he does in this thumbnail? Because I'm almost 100% sure. Please leave a comment if you agree with that statement. Anyway, until next week, stay sharp. We out.
Black guy, Mexican guy, and a white girl all hanging out.